If you're investing in Profhilo, you're probably wondering how long the results will last. In this video, I'll share what to expect and how to get the most out of your treatment. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm an aesthetic nurse at Creo Clinic. Check out our playlist below. How long do Profhilo results last? So results for Profhilo normally last 6 to 9 months. You normally have 2 injections to get to the point where it will be able to last for that amount of time. And I'd say that people regularly come back in for top-ups every sort of 9 to 12 months. What factors affect the longevity of the results? So there's a few factors that contribute to how long your results will last. The first will be lifestyle, the amount of water that you're going to be drinking, those sorts of things, sports, how active you are, where you live in the world. All of these things can have an effect on how your Profhilo is going to last. The other factors that then come in are also your skin type and the age of your skin, skin texture, fine lines, wrinkles. So basically what you're trying to treat with it. And all of these things will come together to how long your Profhilo will last. What should you expect during your Profhilo treatment? So for your Profhilo treatment, they'll be spaced normally 4 to 6 weeks apart. At your appointment, once you've had your initial consultation and that you've talked with your practitioner about what you want, you will have normally pictures taken as well. And then we will be numbing the areas that we're going to inject. We normally wait about 15 to 20 minutes for that numbing to set in. And then after that, we wipe it off and we start injecting the product in. So I'd say on average, a Profhilo appointment is going to take 45 minutes to an hour. So the actual injecting time is probably only going to take 15 minutes. How does Profhilo compare to other cosmetic treatments? So comparing Profhilo to other injectables such as dermal fillers is different because dermal fillers we are often placing in the face because we want to create a structure or we want to create volume. Due to that, the hyaluronic acid compound is a lot thicker in those products. When Profhilo is a lot more runny, I guess, in consistency, and we would be injecting it at a very different level of the skin. When comparing Profhilo with toxins such as Botox, it's very different because what we're trying to do with Botox is we're actually trying to freeze the muscles of the face, and that's how we stop that wrinkled effect. When in Profhilo's case, we're doing something very different. We're trying to increase the hydration right beneath the surface of the skin, which then can help with texture, brightness, and just altogether the health of the skin. And that can give then a more hydrated look and feel to the skin. So now the market is getting very saturated with a lot of skin boosters. We do also use a lot of them here, and how a lot of them compare with Profhilo is, for example, Profhilo is just a hyaluronic acid-based product, when if we look at products such as polynucleotides, they're more of a biostimulator, so is a Sculptra. There's other products in there. We're not focusing just on hyaluronic acid. How can you enhance and prolong your Profhilo results? So straight after your Profhilo appointment, a practitioner or myself will recommend that you avoid touching your face too much. We wouldn't want you to be going to the gym, going swimming, and we'd want you to avoid applying makeup. And that's just to make sure that you don't get any infections. There's also more of a likeliness of bruising straight after if you were to do things such as drink alcohol. Swimming and exercise can have an effect to that as well. For makeup specifically, I'd say to wait until the next day before starting to reapply, and then I'd say to stay away from the gym and swimming for probably about 2 days, so 48 hours. Another thing that we recommend after Profhilo or any treatment is to wear SPF, so sun protection. Sun protection is something that I would highly recommend that people do every day, whether they're having a Profhilo treatment or any aesthetic treatment. I'd also recommend for people who are having Profhilo treatment to think about their lifestyle. So obviously if you're a smoker, that's definitely going to be something that's going to reduce sort of the results. Hydration is going to be a big factor because hyaluronic acid, hydration, very much hand in hand. Therefore, if you stay nicely hydrated, that will definitely help enhance the results. Just generally taking care of yourself, good diet, things like that, good rest. Those are all things that are going to help. You can enhance your Profhilo results with combining it with other treatments. So I have patients here that love combining Profhilo with hydrofacial, especially if their goal is for that kind of glass skin effect, like really moisturized. You can also combine it a lot with Botox. We have a lot of people that do. That's going to enhance glow. I just say with Profhilo, if you're combining it with a really good skincare regimen as well, you're really going to get the best out of it. What are the potential side effects from Profhilo? So your common side effects from Profhilo would normally be a bit of swelling, redness, bruising. There's always going to be a 1 in 3 chance of that. You can also experience some tenderness of the area, and those are all commonly known things, so nothing to worry about. However, where I would worry is if you were starting to feel a lot of heat coming from the area, that you were getting a lot of irritation. There is also a very rare chance of you also getting an occlusion because it is still a product with hyaluronic base. If you are experiencing any increased pain that doesn't feel normal, any sort of real tender lumps under the skin that are growing, that are starting to get red and hot, any weeping, any oozing from the area, then those would be moments when I would really recommend you to go and contact your practitioner or seek out medical advice.